For thousands of years, the surface of the moon is silent. It seems that there are no secrets. However, our country's moon mission broke the silence. Some unexplained anomalies. Some hidden truths. It is gradually being revealed. The research team found through high-precision analysis some tiny but unusual mineral structures can't be explained by existing geological theories. Scientists even speculate that these findings may suggest that the moon is much more mysterious than we imagined. Even his origins are not that simple. This is the natural mystery of the moon, or some kind of message from the depths of the universe. Moon, is it really as quiet as we imagine? Or there are humans hidden behind it? A story that has never been touched. In the decades following the Apollo missions, in 1976, the Soviet Union for the last time, after bringing the moon sample back to Earth, the moon seems to have fallen asleep. Humans' eyes turn to Mars, Jupiter and beyond. The moon continues to safeguard his secrets. But just as the dust seems to have settled, a brand new race to the moon has quietly resumed. SpaceX's new rocket breaks through the sky. NASA launched the Ultimus moon landing program. China, on the other hand, in a low-key but determined manner, set foot on a land of monuments that humans have never set foot in. Pretty soon, a discovery about the far side of the moon begins to circulate. Countries are suddenly based on returning to the moon. Our country's Taiyu plan actually started late. It really kicked off in the early 2000s. National Space Administration, a step-by-step strategy was developed. Through a series of the probe named after the mythical Chang'e. Systematic research, the closest celestial object to us. In 2007, the Chang'e 1 was launched into space, become our country's first jump detector. He succeeded. 3 maps of the lunar surface were made and analyzed the composition of the lunar soil on the surface. One of the striking findings is that the detector detected the existence of high sand. This is a kind of key resources that could be used for fusion energy in the future. 2010 Chang'e 2 launch with a higher resolution camera, conducting detailed reconnaissance of potential landing sites. Even once flew to the regional lunar surface only. 15 kilometers of ultra-low altitude. Accurate terrain capture. Assess landing risk. In 2013, with the launch of Chang'e 3, our country achieved the first soft landing on the lunar surface. The Deer Chaser landed smoothly in the Yuhai area and deployed the Yuta lunar rover. This moment, not only did it break the decades-long silence, it also marks the progress of human exploration of the moon. Awakened again, the Jade Rabbit sails slowly through the gray moon, carrying the world's first UV installation on the lunar surface. Tianmen telescope opens a new chapter in scientific observations of the lunar surface. In 2019, Chang'e 4 was launched into space, started a mission destined to go down in history. Originally used as Chang'e 3, Chang'e for backing up the probe, eventually relocated for an unprecedented expedition, landing on the far side of the moon. This is the first time in human history, the first soft landing on the far side of the moon. It is an achievement that no country has achieved. China Lunar Exploration Project. Not only does it demonstrate its increasingly mature technical capabilities, it also heralds a new race to the moon. quietly open. In other words, the untapped treasures of the moon, such as metal resources, water resources, and rare elements that could be used in nuclear energy, attracting countries to start a wave of lunar exploration. January 3, 2019. Change successfully landed on the moon's eternal night, achieving a soft landing in the Von Kaiman crater. This impact crater, located in the central part of the Antarctic at Ken Basin in northern Guangdong, is the solar system, the largest known. One of the oldest meteorite impact structures. Due to always facing away from the Earth, stay away from our radio interference. No probe has ever set foot here before. For a long time, the scientific community has been eager, in-depth research, this ancient and quiet pristine landscape and electromagnetic environment. However, this task faces tremendous technical challenges. Due to the blocking of the lunar body, there are no detectors. It can communicate directly with the Earth from the back. About this, our country has come up with an elegant solution. Launch an exclusive Zhongji Great Star Magpie Bridge. May 2018. Magpie Bridge was deployed to the Earth-Moon system. Alta Lagrange point. Stable operation behind the Moon. Simultaneously with the Earth, maintain communication with the probe on the far side of the Moon. This intermediate system is crucial to the mission. When Chang'e began its landing procedure, all its instructions are passed through the middle age of Magpie Bridge. And when he landed, he went over this communication bridge. Peace to the Earth. But the landing zone is still in radio silence. It provided the perfect setting for scientific experiments. Subsequently, Chang'e released the U-2 lunar rover, sailed into the gray wasteland of Yubai. On the far side of the Moon, the camera of U-2 captured for the first time a sight no one has ever seen up close. Pothole plains. Silence in the dark. Unlike those giant lava leaps near the ground, the far side of the Moon has a thicker crust and filled with dense impact craters. This stark contrast, it's the parents of science. One of the questions I have been hoping to answer. Why are there two sides of the Moon? There are so many geological differences. So China's lunar exploration operation, the unveiling of these mysteries has officially begun. The detection results are exciting. It's not just exotic materials. There are also potential new energy sources. These could all be future lunar bases or immigration activities, provide energy support. And the most concerned is the hidden treasure in Yujin. Isotope Hisn. This is a type that is almost impossible to find on Earth. A valuable resource for tracking. But it is abundant in the lunar soil. It's sun peak, the result of continuous deposition over billions of years. In theory, Hisn can be used as fuel for nuclear fusion reactors, bringing almost pollution-free clean energy. In 2020, scientists pointed out that among the samples brought back by Chang'e 5, a new type of mineral, Chang'e stone, has been discovered for the first time. It contains traces of harm-3. According to estimates, only 40 grams of sea cucumber can be released, the equivalent of 5,000 tons of coal. This valuable resource, it could lead to a future lunar gold rush. The Chang'e series of missions, the best explorers today. It is expected to find the most promising collection areas. However, the treasure unearthed by Chang'e 5, it's much more than that. Mid-2019, the operator of the U-2, an anomaly discovered in a small impact crater. A shiny piece. Substances with special textures. This is very different from the surrounding Vietnamese soil. The discovery of this mysterious gel quickly sparked a heated debate on the internet. On the moon without air, how can there be a sticky or liquid substance? It's the remnants of the volcanic glass bath that melted. Or is it something more mysterious? Before releasing relevant photos, this undoubtedly exacerbates the speculation and mystery in the outside world. When the photo was finally published, what people see is a shiny dark mass, mixed between dust and rock. Scientists determined through spectral analysis that this is actually keratitis. The lunar soil and rocks are melted by the high temperature of the coniferous muscle and fused into a glassy substance. Although not some kind of alien mucus, but it's still an exciting discovery. This soluble substance, likely rich in olives, mineral components such as limestone and limestone. He talked about the far side of the moon, the story of a high-energy impact. It's going to give us a lot of insight into how this satellite came into being. And evolutionary process provides key clues. At the same time, in this gray wasteland, Change 4. It also carries a mini biosphere experiment. This is a sealed barrel container. Soil inside, plant seeds and insect eggs. January 2019, the mission team announced a historic breakthrough. A cotton seed in a container on the moon. Successful germination. This is a photo of germination. Shows a delicate but fresh seedling growing upward in a low-gravity lunar environment. This is the first extraterrestrial object in human history. Realized plant cultivation. However, the seedling did not survive for long. 2 weeks later, the moral arrived. The temperature inside the container plummets to -52 degrees Celsius. Heating system stopped working. The shoot wilted in the cold. Although he only survived for a few days. But it has been proven, even in such a distant and alien world, life on Earth can still sprout. Except for cotton seeds. The pod also contains potato seeds and species such as fruit camp eggs and yeast, trying to build a microecosystem before the cold comes, although other organisms have not yet hatched or sprouted. But this experiment, it is of epoch-making significance in the field of astrobiology. He showed humanity future astronauts will plant on the moon. Feasibility of food, laying the foundation for the establishment of a permanent lunar base. As one scientist put it, this is the first time humans have been on the surface of the moon, conducting experiments on biological growth. That green leaf in the dead and gray world of the moon became a light of hope as a symbol of future possibility. This feat on the far side of the moon, it quickly attracted the attention of the global scientific community. From a rational academic analysis to bizarre conspiracy theories, hypotheses are coming up. In the West, many researchers, China's technological breakthrough in lunar exploration, and the relentless pursuit of scientific data is welcomed. Although US law prohibits NASA from formal cooperation with China, but the two sides still exchange some lunar data. Scientists are eagerly anticipating Change 4 research achievements in lunar geology. Some people are even starting to talk about possibility of cooperation through third parties. Chang'e-4's landing on the far side of the moon. It is recognized as it is another step in human understanding of the moon. The outside world began to discuss, will China find resources as a result? or building away from the Earth's electromagnetic interference with astronomical telescopes. Get a head start. But at the same time, due to the high degree of confidentiality of the task, add to that the mysterious color of the far side of the moon, fueled a lot of unproven speculation. All kinds of exaggerated conspiracy theories start in an online forum, and small headshots spread. Some even speculate, did Chang'e detect any shock things of the world? For example, the buildings left by aliens, or ancient mysterious ruins. Especially about the mysterious gelatinous substance, when first reported but pictures have not been released. Speculation exploded. From shaped creatures to secret bases, there's lots of theories. A similar situation will also occur in 2021. At that time, the Untold lunar rover was on the horizon. Found a cube-like outline. It was quickly dubbed some kind of mysterious hut by netizens. The internet in the hair room is constantly debating. Ridicule and speculation fly together. Some people even think that the moon rover discovered a stone tablet left by aliens, or housing. Facing the heat, lunar rover team Homeopathy came up with the nickname Mystery House to join the discussion, but doesn't make any surprising claims about the supernatural. With the Jade Rabbit, the number gradually approached in the following happy day. The truth finally came to light. This mysterious cube, it's actually just a shape on the edge of the crater. Strange rock. But coincidentally, this rock looks like a squatting rabbit. It just echoes the name of the Jade Rabbit. Except for the alien hypothesis, there are even more outrageous conspiracy theories. The environment there could be used for some kind of covert activity, even built for reconnaissance or missiles. Early warning base. After all, the far side of the moon naturally shields the Earth, possessing a certain degree of concealment. However, there is no evidence to suggest that Change 4, equipped with equipment other than scientific instruments. The list of valid passengers is open to the public. Even cooperative equipment from Europe, such as the neutron detector in Sweden, and German radiation experimental equipment. Despite this, as China, the United States, and other countries continue to return to the moon, the rhythm and focus of our country's China's series of missions still spark widespread discussion of a new space race. Change 4 was discovered in the moon, is shaping the future of space exploration plans of nations. Not just China. It also includes all countries with space capabilities.
俄系列任务带来的发现和经验已经产生了深远的影响。其中最重要的一点是月球基地计划的可行性。探测任务的成功，为在月球上建立科研基地打开了大门，尤其是在月球背面。如果人类真的在月背安营扎寨，将能享受到前所未有的无线电静默。在那里，没有来自地球的干扰，人们将能更清晰地倾听宇宙。不过，月球背面也意味着永久性的通信隔离。未来的月球基地必须依赖中继卫星进行通讯，例如中国部署的鹊桥号便是其中关键的一步。如今，月球背面已不再是禁区。或许未来的某一天，你真的能在永远背对地球的一隅，看见人类的居住地和天文台屹立其上。此外，嫦娥任务的成功，还确认了氦三和其他矿产资源的存在，让月球采矿成为现实目标。若能大规模开采氦三， 可能将彻底改变地球的能源格局。据我国科学家估算，月球上大约有100万吨氦三储备，足以满足地球1万年的能源需求。如果能实现月球上的资源开采，将为人类解决长期的能源与气候问题。虽然这个目标距离实现还有几十年，但氦三竞赛已经成为全球战略格局的一部分。谁能率先实现开采月球资源，谁就能在未来的能源格局中占据优势。或许月球将成为21世纪的能源中东。目前，理想的着陆点虽远离月球2极，但他们的研究依旧与寻找水冰密切相关。2020年12月，嫦娥5号在月球正面采集的月壤样本中，通过加热法实验，证实了月壤中存在水分子。2024年6月，嫦娥6号首次从月球背面采集样品，结合遥感数据，发现月幔中存在水分子。在后续任务中，嫦娥7号计划于2026年探测月球南极艾特肯盆地，进一步验证水冰资源的分布。此外 ，NASA 的月球勘测轨道器、印度的月船1号等任务均证实，月球2极阴影覆盖的陨石坑中可能存在水冰。未来的探测器将被送往月球南北极，评估那里的水冰储量。水不仅为宇航员提供生命支持，还能通过电解产生氢和氧，用作火箭燃料。嫦娥5号的土壤分析，甚至在中纬度地区发现了羟基水，这可能是太阳风将水分子植入月表的结果。如果能结合水与阳光获取能源，那么建立一个真正的月球基地将不再遥不可及。我国的探月计划强调就地取材，未来无论是宇航员还是机器人，都有可能在月面挖掘冰层，融化取水，再从中提取氧气和氢气作为燃料。尤其是在南极艾特肯盆地一带，那些永久阴影区更可能藏有水冰。若能找到足够的冰层资源，探索月背的意义将远超预期，或许正是实现可持续居住的关键所在。不过，一个根本性的问题依旧悬而未决：月球上的资源究竟属于谁？目前，根据1967年的外层空间条约，禁止任何国家对月球提出主权要求。但随着各国相继展开资源勘探行动，新的国际协议或潜在冲突可能已在悄然酝酿。不过，可以预见的是，谁在探索与利用月球资源方面占据领先地位，谁就能在未来规则的制定中掌握更多话语权。月球已成为21世纪太空竞赛的核心舞台，正在全球目光下实时上演。自嫦娥4号成功发射以来，全球主要航天国家纷纷跟进，加快了各自的登月计划。我国则在不断稳步推进后续任务，持续扩大技术优势。2020年，嫦娥5号从月球正面带回了样本，其中包括距今20亿年的月球岩石。2024年，嫦娥6号发射，更是首次从月球背面采样成功，钻探并取回约2000克的岩石。 目前，这些样本正在分析中，或将揭示月球早期历史的奥秘，并验证此前探测器的数据。未来的嫦娥7号和8号计划将于本世纪20年代末发射，目标锁定在月球南极地区。嫦娥7号将重点寻找水冰，并研究极地环境。预计将搭载着陆器、月球车，甚至可能配备小型跳跃探测器，用于深入阴影陨石坑探测。嫦娥8号则将测试原位资源利用等关键技术，这或许意味着人类在月球上建设前哨基地的真正开始。到本世纪30年代初，我国可能会在月球南极建立一个核心科研站，并逐步向部分国际伙伴开放合作平台。与此同时，美国借助 NASA 的奥尔特弥斯计划重启登月计划。该项目由私营航天企业如 SpaceX、蓝色起源以及多个盟国组成联盟支持。阿尔特弥斯计划的目标是在月球南极实现美军宇航员的登陆，并建立持续存在。不过，原定于2024年的阿尔特弥斯3号载人登月任务，目前已延期至2026年以后，更有可能的时间是2027年前后。我国则宣布在2030年前将航天员送往月球，目前正在研发新一代重型运载火箭长征10号及专用登月舱。双方之间节点紧凑，或许一场无声的较量已然展开。根据国家航天局发布的战略报告预测，在未来20到30年间，中国的国际月球科研站和美国的阿尔特弥斯基地将并肩坐落于月球南极，同处于阳光充足的山脊或水冰资源丰富的阴影陨石坑。美国已与众多国家签署阿尔特弥斯协议，构建关于太空行为规范与资源利用的外交框架。中国和俄罗斯则走在自己的道路上，稳步推进国际月球科研站项目。有人开始担心一场资源争夺战的爆发，虽然不是对月球领土的争抢，但却是在争夺具有战略价值的位置。比如，谁先占据中年阳照、靠近水冰的位置，谁就能在能源供应与生存保障方面占据先机。那么，究竟由谁来制定这场竞争的游戏规则？目前仍无明确的答案。这场太空竞赛已不再是上世纪60年代那种你死我活的冷战式对抗，而是合作与竞争交织的复杂局面。虽然 NASA 与 CNSA 之间无法直接合作，但间接合作却在悄然发生。比如欧洲国家既有参与嫦娥任务的仪器，又是阿尔特弥斯计划的成员国。由此，世界逐步形成了一张交叉合作的太空网络结构。整体来看，太空竞赛已经重燃。这一次，月球不再是舞台，而是代表未来可持续探索与潜在资源开发的关键。如果说20世纪的登月是为了谁先留下脚印，那么21世纪的登月则是为了谁先站稳脚跟。其关键问题或许是，这场竞赛会促进全球合作，造福全人类，还是引发新一轮分裂月球的博弈？ 无论如何，曾经神秘的月球背面，如今已成为新纪元太空角力的试炼场，而那些可能重塑地球未来的答案，正静静埋藏在这颗银白色的星球上，等待着人类去揭晓。感谢观看本期视频。如果喜欢此类内容，不妨来个一键3连支持一下。我们下一期见。